Hi. So, what's been bothering me today is not knowing how we went from neanderthals to Homo sapiens in the thing of, hunting and gathering to, say, claiming an area of land kind of thing. And as I thought about it, it was just like, well, animals sort of territorialize, or whatever the verb is there. So it makes sense for humans. Yes, I'm calling Neanderthals humans because they are, I guess. Um, but like, it just bothers me how we became so greedy to want more and more land and then eventually power and all this. And, after reading up a few things, my understanding is that it was the Homo sapiens that somehow evolved, right, and killed off existing I can't even say it, Neanderthals, because they were like different and thought of as stupid, and then they weren't. So it just, it really bothered me that, say, humans didn't evolve like all at once, like Homo sapiens and Neanderthals existed at the same time at one point. Um, and it's just like, how and why? Like, the whole evolution thing is so bizarre. Like, I understand the whole, um, you know, breeding, the Darwin's evolution thing. Like, I understand you're keeping your strongest and sharpest alive. Like, I get that. But like, I don't understand like how you go from, just existing kind of like an animal way to, thinking you're better than, you know, it just bothered me a lot. And then I sort of went down this different yet similar thought train of, it's really weird how a lot of, I think we're classed as animalia, but like, let's just say being, living, it's hard, well, I don't know. Let's say animals, we're classing humans as animals in this thing. A lot of us rely on other beings for survival, right? And I'm, in this case, calling plants other beings, right? Like, it's so weird for a lot of animals to kill other things just to survive. Like, I have two different thought patterns after this. It's just like, well, why do we need so much diversity in like plants and animals, right? If we all have the same goal of just surviving, right? Like, why do we need so much different shit? Like, why can't we just have cows and chickens and then like a companion animal of some sort? Like, why do we need so much shit? And then the other thought is like, well, plants need water and sun, and rocks just exist. Rocks are just there, right? And then we've got sayings like being as dumb as a rock, which kind of sucks because, like, when you do meditation and stuff like that, your goal is to sort of simply just be, right? And I feel like that's basically what a rock is doing. It's just existing. And that's like our end goal. And it's just so weird to me that, like, so many things are doing so much more than just existing, you know. Maybe animals don't have such a plan as us, as like goal setting and all this success or whatever. But they still have like goals of, oh, I'm going to survive, you know. I've got to do all these things to survive. And it's just so weird to me. It's such a weird concept. And yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Just like, I feel like such a mess. Like, I don't know how to feel. Like, uh, I want to grow sort of spiritually and stuff. And that requires a lot of nothing, but nothing is seen as unproductive, you know? And like, I don't care for success. I just want to work to get out of the house and just do something. But ideally, I'd like to be a rock and just be. So yeah, that's where I'm at today. I just like, I don't know. I feel like there's just so much bullshit. Not just humans, but like all animals have to deal with to just be like alive, you know? And you have to do it every day until you die. I mean, yeah, sure, I don't have to clean the house, but it's a lot better if I do, you know? Like, there's less bugs come in, or germs, or dust, or whatever. Like, I wish I could just be a rock and just be. And, well, I guess rocks can't observe, but if I could just watch the world go by, just, I think that would be a nice existence, just to see things happening around you. I know. I think I got onto this because I feel so dissatisfied with so many aspects of my life. Like, I'm only really comfortable when I'm in that state of meditation or rest, you know? And I feel like that's really weird. But it shouldn't be weird. Um, I guess I'm just kind of ready for the day that it just all makes sense. But I know that it's all about patience and working through stuff. And I'm glad that I'm actually taking the first steps of working shit out. But like the idea that I have to just kind of, I don't want to use the word suffer because that implies so much worse than what I'll be going through. But it won't be an enjoyable experience. So, you know, I'm thinking of leaving my current job because I don't see myself being a horticultural person in a nursery forever. I'd rather just work in an office and just just do, and not care too much about it. So I'm doing a new program. And the problem is the pre-work training is so rudimentary. Like, we have to spend 45 minutes discussing bullshit topics like what is punctuality? What is prioritization? Like, they're separate units, and I'm not excited about it. But I feel like I need to do it because, like, trying to get an office job without experience is difficult. Like, I don't have that set 2 years on my resume that people are wanting, even though, like, office work is not exactly difficult. Well, it can be. It's like if you work in a place where you're getting 300 calls a day, yes, I guess I can see why they want an experienced person who's not going to, like, disassociate um, several times a day. I get that. Yeah, it's just, it's so shitty that people want you to do so much. Like, just because one person can do a thing, like, oh, like they expect everyone to. I don't know. It's just people expecting so much of other people, and instead of giving a chance to improve or, like, helping you get better. Like, there are not a lot of organizations that will kind of go, okay, well, these are your skills, these are your strengths and weaknesses, and let's work on your weaknesses a little bit. Like, there aren't a lot of places that will do that. And the fact that I have to go through the disability employment sector to be able to do that is frustrating to me, because it's like, I'm not stupid. I just have other difficulties that I need help with, and doing 45-minute classes on these topics aren't helping me. Like, I could do a topic on what is prioritization, but in reality, I, you know, I'm still gonna look at a messy room and start crying because I don't know where to start. I mean, there are days where I am more, you know, able to just go, all right, we'll just get all the things off the floor, and that's a start. I'm able, like, there are days where I'm able to do that, but most of the time, it's just like, there's so much to do, I don't know where to begin. And, like, this thing of, let's prioritize things, like, that doesn't help me at all. Like, maybe in the workplace I'm a bit better at it because, like, there's more structure of, like, oh, this needs to be done by the end of the day, therefore we must work on it. Like, I get that, I can do that, but in, like, my personal life, unless there's a deadline, I can't get started. I don't know. I don't know what this video is. It's so many thought trains, but, like, it's so weird to think that in a society we need all these people and people have to be someone else just to get a job. And it's so stupid that we can't, place people in suitable jobs. Like, this is what high school should be about, right? You should look at what you're good at, what you're not good at, and then go, all right, well, say the country has a shortage of nurses, and right, okay, let's train people and see if we can. Obviously, not everyone's going to be fitted to be a nurse, but maybe there's other skills that they can have. As it's like, all right, well, there's a shortage of something else, and you have some skills, but you're lacking in others. And like, instead of having to do a full like TAFE course or something, or university course, spend so many years, you know, doing all these assignments and things, we should be able to just look at people's abilities and go from there and go, all right, well, in order to be a psychologist, you need to have these exact skills and know about these things and know how to deal with these situations. Like, it should just be like gap filling instead of give everyone the same thing. Like, I wish that was how it worked. Like, yeah, we just look at what you're missing, what you're suitable for. Like, say, yeah, if there's something that you've got most of the skills for, but like, you're missing something else, it should just be like, let's just fix that gap for you. Let's help you fix that instead of you're not suitable for it. Like, just going straight out, no. Like, I don't know. I just wish there was better ways to find the right job for someone. And I wish companies would, I get that training costs money, but I wish there was more sort of around that. Like, instead of focusing on like a bunch of crap in high school, we can just be, or even uni, say, after high school. Like, I wish there was just more skill assessments rather than, who's got the best cover letter and who interviews the best. Like, it's so shit. And, if you're new to this video and you're still here for some reason after 18 minutes, I'm so sorry. But, like, I'm an introvert. I have Asperger's, ADHD, and I'm not naturally bubbly. I'm not naturally confident or assertive. And I understand there's, like, I can go to therapy and get the tools, but, like, without being able to, I don't know. Like, I just want more support around that sort of thing, I guess. Like, I wish employers would just nurture. I wish there was a place where, like, people can just practice those skills and be who they want to be. Yeah, so we've gone from how the fuck did we get from hunting and gathering to why is it so hard to get a job? So that's just what my brain did today. And if you watched, thank you for watching. Chuck us a like if this made you question everything about your existence. I mean, you can subscribe if you want, but, like, honestly, I don't post that much. I just felt like I had to get this out of my brain, and, like, sometimes writing it down is just, like, not enough. And I guess I don't know, feel free to share your thoughts below if you're dealt with the same sort of thoughts, and maybe, I don't know. I don't even know if I want suggestions right now, because like the solutions right now are just like, well, just do the course, push through, get your experience, and good luck, have fun, basically. But it's just so shit that I have to go. Well, it's not just me. Everyone has to go through so much crap. Like people doing university degrees and then not even using them at the end. Like, it's such a fucking waste of time. Alright. Just like this video, apparently. So, yeah. That's all I have to say on that.